federal law as Secretary of State, hide and delete our emails. I mean, think 33,000 emails, and that's just one batch. It's a lot of wedding talk. It's a lot of wedding talk. Put classified information in the reach of our enemies, lie to Congress, and sell government favors and access through the Clinton Foundation. It's this attitude of arrogance that explains why Hillary Clinton made 13 phones disappear, including with a hammer, so the FBI couldn't see them, and why she bleached her emails after a congressional...
When I was talking with the gentleman from Belcom, and we were discussing the lie, everything he was telling me was different from what we were being told was the truth. And at one point I asked him, I said, man, you guys, you lied about a lot, didn't you? And instantly he said, no, we didn't lie about certain things. We lied about everything. None of it was true. I really don't think people realize how deep the lie goes.
Space, a final frontier.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
None of us on our best days is going to fool God. So the end result of this behavior, the walking dead among us, spiritual and mental malfunction happens, folks, when people reject obvious truth and love to lie. Such behavior creates a devastating conflict in your spirit and your mind. Your mind is naturally built to work along channels of faith and truth. To be healthy and productive, your mind and spirit needs faith in what it's doing. Now, you take one or both of those away and you feed it lies and force it to ignore and reject obvious truth constantly, it will blow a fuse. It will burn out. It will malfunction. Thus, in America today, most brains are malfunctioning on a regular basis due to the lies fed to them constantly. I give you proof. Real easy. We live in a nation, and all Western cultured nations, where the vilest, evil, filthy oppressors are regarded as the saviors of the world. In fact, billions refer to them as the chosen of God. Now, I challenge you to take a minute and really give serious thought to what I'm telling you. We currently live in a country where the evil that steals, poisons, murders, kidnaps, extorts, lies, rapes, and pillages are hailed as the saviors. Think about that, man. How can this type of mass delusion even be possible? Surely, you've asked yourselves, how can this deceit be this damn great and powerful? Let me show you why. Stay with me, because this applies to many of you as well. Let me give you just 4 short little verses from God that explain it all. Just little verses that God says, let me tell you what's really going down here. All right? These are the masses and the strong delusion. Now, I want you to think hard. Really let it touch you, man. Really understand what's really going on. Because when you leave the video, you'll really understand who's behind it and why it's all happening. Romans 11:8 says, according as it is written, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. Who's doing that? God. A spirit of slumber. They don't care to learn. They don't desire it. Let's go back to the Old Testament. Isaiah 66:4. I, talking about God, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. So God is saying, look, I called you, but you didn't want to hear. But then God says something else. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that, in which I delighted not. They chose to do evil. And for this, God has brought them a delusion and their fears upon them. Let's go back over to the New Testament and let's read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 11 and 12. And for this cause, God, the Father, shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Think about that now. Here's God saying, I'm going to send you a strong delusion so you will believe what? A lie. 12, that they all might be damned. Here's God damning them, who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Now, in reading that, it becomes obvious who is responsible for this mass delusion in Western cultured nations. Is it the devil? Is it the Jews? They do the work, but who is truly the one who brought this delusion? God brought it, and he tells you why he did it. Because they did not listen, they desired the lie. They desired what was bad, and when he called them to change, they refused. Now, God Almighty, the one true creator, has blinded them. And if God blinds you, man, if God Almighty blinds you, you're blind. There ain't no coming out of that unless God says, I'm going to remove the blindfold. If God don't remove it, you're done.